welcome to another episode here at Deep Mountain Security. Today I want to show you how, or at least one way, that you can use to test your antivirus system. So there's a couple of different ways to test your antivirus system or your firewall, etc. I'm not going to go over a lot of them today. There's just one in particular I kind of want to cover quickly. However, if you guys want to know more about the other ways, let me know in the comments below, or I might do a video on it anyways, who knows. But anyways, so today what I want to show you uses something called the ICAR file. And I'll post a link to this down below. I'm not actually even sure how you pronounce this. EICAR, I don't know. But anyways, the ICAR test file, what it is it's just this string right here. Now this is a harmless string, FYI, and so what it does is it's actually is a DOS application. And so it'll actually print this message, ICAR standard antivirus test file. And that's what the rest of this crazy stuff is right here surrounding it. But anyways, so there's a couple of ways that you can test your antivirus. One of the ways is that you can download this file or whatever to see if download this as a file, so you could create this as a file online and then try to download it. I find the easiest way to test your antivirus, at least not necessarily your web browser stuff, but so if we open up Notepad, and then you just take this string right here, and we're going to copy and paste that into our Notepad, and then there's a couple things we can do. We can just save it in our documents maybe, and call it test, and so now that's just a text file. But even being just a text file, you can see Windows Defender has already found something. And so if we click on that, it might give us a little bit more detail about it. But then if we go open up our documents where I saved that, to try and take a look at what exactly is there, you'll see it's this test document. When I click on it, we'll say, operation did not complete successfully because the file contains a virus or potentially unwanted software. So, we can't open it, and if you notice, it's already gone. Windows Defender's taking care of it. So, you can already see that it found it right here and took care of it. So one of these is probably going to be me saving the file and it recognizing it and deleting the file, and then another one of these is probably me trying to open the file. So that's one way of doing it. Another thing that you can do also, if you open up Notepad, you can try saving this as other formats in different parts of your computer. So if I paste that again, so we can go save as, and then we're going to change this text documents right here to all files. So now we can save it as whatever we want. So we can save this as something dot exe, now that's really going to be suspicious, and once again it found it fairly quickly, and there it is. And if I try to execute it, it's going to say it didn't complete successfully because again it contains a virus and my trying to run it is logged. So I already know that Windows Defender is working, so obviously it detected it. So that's pretty good. That's something we want it to do. So if we go and open up Notepad again, see now it's gone. And paste it in here again. We can save it as a couple of other files. We can save this as a COM file, or let's save it as a VBS, which is a Visual Basic Script or whatever. And once again, Windows found it. It recognizes it as a script file. I try to load it, and it says loading script failed because it contains a virus or potentially unwanted software. And we can just keep on doing this over and over and over again, trying out different formats, seeing what our file system will recognize and what it won't. So if we go, maybe let's try putting it under music or something, I don't know. And then let's save this one maybe as an image file. So if we go cats.jpg, and then go, let's get rid of this so we can see it. And if I go save, so I saved it as a JPEG file. Let's see if it finds it now, so let's go over to our music, and there's cats, and it's not really displaying anything. But it looks like we might have found it again. Nope, that's not it. There it is. See, cats.jpg. We found a virus that looks like it's replicating. Cats tend to replicate, I suppose. So if I try to open it now, you're going to see, let's go ahead and open it with photos. It's not actually going to display anything here, and Windows Defender is going to go, you can't do that. What are you doing? And now it's gone again. So, cats.jpg, it doesn't exist. Looks like the file was removed, and it was. And so if we can go and we can save this again as something else, maybe we want to save it as, I don't know, a docx file for a Word document. English essay.docx. And then save that. And now we've got an English essay, and we try to open it, and, well, it's not going to open properly once again. An unexpected error occurred while reading it. And that's because Windows Defender is doing a fantastic job of removing this test file. Once again, this is just one of many ways of testing out this, testing out your antivirus, is just with this simple string right here, saving this as different formats. And you can save this in any format you can imagine, pretty much. You can save it as all kinds of stuff. We could even save it as maybe something that's not even supported. We could go windows.jspk. I don't even know what in the world that would be. So now we've got a JSPK file, which who knows what that is, but Windows is like, we found this and you can't do anything. So if I try to open this, I can't open it anyways, besides that there's no way to open it. And that should disappear here in another minute or so or whatever, because it found it and is taking care of it. And you can see my history right here is really getting filled up with this test file, and from all locations and all different kinds of file formats. So once again, you can save this as any kind of a file format you want. It's a fantastic way of saving or testing your stuff out. We can even put it into zip files. We can save it as a PDF. You can put it into documents, kind of play around and experiment with this, see how far you can take your, how you take your, antivirus solution or whatever. So in my case, I'm running Windows Defender, but if you're running Symantec, Bitdefender, Norton, Kaspersky, or another couple of items or whatever, and by the way, if you're running Windows, I really recommend Windows Defender. And I mean, you can already see it's blocked everything I've tried to do so far. But anyways, try to test it out, see how far you can get before it actually recognizes that you're creating viruses, which aren't actually viruses, but it's a fantastic way to test your antivirus system. So I just kind of wanted to show this to you guys. We could even save it as like music. We could save it as MP3 file, and Windows found it. And we could go save as a movie, Windows.avi, or that already got found too. You can see it's going, or .mp4. Oops, I'm saving that as a text file, aren't I? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, it is finding it. You can see it keeps popping up in my list over here on the side. We can literally say a .html. Now it's an HTML file, and once again it was found. If we go look at the last one on our list, if that'll ever load, because it keeps finding more files, and click see details. There's my HTML file, and it found it as well. So, and it's just removing these. You can see the MP3 file's already gone. These two are next in line, and then the HTML file. So it's doing a pretty good job of going ahead and taking care of that. We could try doing this in other things. We could try adding it to a registry key or something, maybe. Let's actually try that. Let's go to regedit. And see if we add it as a key somewhere random, if Windows will detect it and remove it. This is actually a lot of fun. I haven't tried this before, so let's see what we can do. So if we go to maybe local machine, let's go to software, Mozilla Firefox, and in here let's create a new key. Let's go string value. And we're going to go test, and then we're going to go edit the value, and we're going to put the string in here, and we're going to click OK. And I wonder if Windows Antivirus is going to detect this or not. or Windows Defender. And I'm not sure, but maybe we'll find out. Maybe I need to save it as another kind of key. Let's see here. Binary value. No, that's not going to do it. Yeah. Anyways, so that might not get detected by this. But, you know, there's a couple of ways that we could save this, or things that we could do to modify to try and create a way for, you know, to test out our system and see, in terms of what I created, what is it going to detect and what is it not. There's the MP4 file, and the AVI file for you. We could even go back and run a full scan or something like that and see if, you know, thankfully I don't have too much on this device, but we can go back and run a scan and see if it's actually going to find our registry key or not. So, you know, maybe run a quick scan, run a full scan, you know, try a couple different things around, and just mess with it, you know, try and figure stuff out or whatever. If you don't want to mess with it on your system because you're worried you might break something, then let me know in the comments below how you would like me to try and test it on my system, you know, and if we break something, then oh well. We'll just fix it. Anyways, but yeah, let me know how you guys want me to test this, you know, if you want me to do it in other ways that you're worried it might break on your system, or with specific antivirus software or something, and we'll go ahead and, you know, see if we can figure out how, you know, what works better with one way or another. But anyways, you know, maybe we could try saving it as a .reg file. Let's try doing that, shall we? Go to all files and save it as a .reg for registry. Oh, look, it already found something. What was this? I don't know. What could it have found? Let's go to history and see if we can find our problem. Details? No, that's not it. See full history. Details. Come on. Uh-oh. It closed. No. Anyways, it looks like it might have found our registry key, though. And the registry key's still there, though, so it hasn't removed it yet. But anyways, if we save this as a .reg file, back in our music folder or whatever, now you can see it's a Windows registry key, and Windows should find that fairly quickly as well. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to show you guys that no matter where you put this thing or whatever, hopefully your antivirus should be good enough that it can try and figure out exactly where it is. No, look, we've already found that one I just made right there. So if we go look at the details, nope, come on, it's in the whole history. Let's see here. There's the registry file that I had right over there. You know, so if I had tried to run that, it probably would have, you know, came up another time in here. But anyways, you guys kind of get the idea. When you're creating files and stuff like that, just test it out and have fun with it. See what your antivirus system can handle. Once again, this is the ICAR standard antivirus test file. It's just this little string right here. I won't actually put the string in my YouTube video, because then YouTube's own antivirus system might scan their own website and discover that somebody put this, you know, down in the YouTube video or something like that in the comments section or something, and who knows what they might find, and they might start blocking stuff, and I might have run into issues. But I will post a link to the ICAR website, so that way you can go ahead and download that and kind of see more or less how this all works. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to quickly show you guys. This is probably one of the easiest ways that you can test your antivirus system. I will probably be doing videos on more in-depth ways to do it in the future, but thank you so much for watching here at Deep Mountain Security. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you already haven't, and have a good day.